go. There we go. Start a poll real quick. Yo, what's good, Starboy? What's good? All right, let me that real quick. All right, they're doing national anthem, so let me do this real quick. Get that. Let me get that. Made it just in time. Long time, bro. This is a boxing experience, by the way. Oh, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? The fight is right about to start. They're just doing the national anthems, and the girls are gonna walk to the ring. I'm gonna get in the music. I'll just put on some background music for y'all real quick while we wait. Put that up real quick. Let me mute that. Go here. There we go. Mute that. I don't know why my mic. I need to fix my mic. I'm doing that shit. No, this fight was tomorrow? No, it's today. Alright, so now we just waiting. They're doing the Puerto Rican national anthem right now. Oh, let me change the timer before I forget. Because I'll be forgetting. It is 1:20. Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow too for the Edgar Berlanga card. So, him and Shakur Stevenson. I'll be live for those two fights. Surprisingly, Netflix seems like they've gotten their shit together because the stream has been running a lot more smoothly compared to the disaster that was Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. So, it's running a lot better. Well, let me see if I can fix this because it's kind of bothering me. Fresh it. There we go, that's better. All right, so the girls should be starting to walk. Looks like they're about to start walking now. Right now, they're kind of just showing all the little celebrities that are in the crowd. Of course, there's going to be a ton of celebrities there. But to be honest, I think if Serrano loses this fight, I think she retires. I do not think she's going to fight again if she loses. Oof. All right, come on. All right, yep, Amanda Serrano about to make her walk. Put that down real quick. All right, we're good. Everything's set. Timer's ready. We good. I know Amanda Serrano wanted this to be 12 3-minute rounds, but Katie Taylor said nope. Which is a smart move. Amanda Serrano is the one that has the experience with 12 3-minute rounds. And Taylor, I would put the cardio more on Amanda Serrano too. So, smart move for Katie to be like, nah, I don't want to do that. All right, finally here comes Amanda Serrano. Finally. To be honest, I'm surprised they're even making this a trilogy, but I'm glad they did. But yeah, here comes Amanda Serrano now. She's got some lady rapping her out or whatever. I'm not familiar with this chick. So let's see, because Amanda Serrano said she did like hint like her ring walk. She's got like a friend of hers walking her out. So I wonder if it's gonna be like Fat Joe or something. It's probably gonna be some chick. What's good, Karsten? Welcome back, brother. Long time no see. She hasn't come out yet. I mean, my guess she's probably wearing the Puerto Rican colors, red, white, and blue. But we'll see in a second. They haven't shown her yet. What's up, Beth? Welcome back, brother. They haven't shown her just yet. It looks like she might be there now. Oh, they got some dancers. They got some dancers wearing like they're New York Knicks dancers. There she is now. She's wearing white and red. White and red. And I'm pretty sure that when they showed Katie Taylor earlier, she was wearing black and gold. But doesn't she? I'm pretty sure Katie Taylor always wears black and gold, so it's no different. All right, here comes Amanda Serrano. Yep, she's wearing primarily white with red and black trim. She's walking with Jake Paul. Walking with Jake Paul and Nikisa behind her. Let me see. I want to see her shoes, if she's got on like Jordans or if she's got on, because she normally fights with some Jordans on. And she's hyped up. She is hyped up. She does got some Jordans on. It looked like some Chicago 1s. Is what it looks like. Yep. I wonder why she chooses to fight with Jordans on. I'm sure she's probably said it in like an interview or something like that, but all right, now we're getting ready for Katie Taylor to make her walk. Let's see, the poll right now is 50-50. All right, here comes Katie Taylor now. Yep, Katie Taylor wearing the normal black and gold. She looked like she's got some like khaki, little bit of a khaki type of trim also. But yep, black and gold. Definitely gonna be a pro Amanda Serrano crowd. Probably gonna be a lot of people rooting for Katie too, I'm sure. I mean, she's got a whole country behind us, so there's gonna be a lot of Irish people that moved over there to watch it. But we in New York City, it's gonna be Amanda Serrano for sure. And I saw too on the tail of the tape, Katie Taylor's 39 years old. I don't know why. I thought Katie Taylor was much younger. Either she's 39 or they had that shit wrong and she's actually 29. Cause I don't know. 39 seems a little too old. I feel like Katie Taylor's way younger than that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Ooh. All right, both girls are in the ring. Now we just await for these introductions and then we'll be underway. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. See Amanda Serrano up 60% in the poll. I did see Amanda Serrano was the betting favorite for this fight, which is very surprising. But I think it's probably just because she's more so the more popular fighter. Eddie Hearn, of course, backing his fighter, Katie Taylor. Come on, come on, come on. Harvey Dock is the referee. Good, because I'm glad it's not one of the other dude from earlier, because he was kind of tripping. Some of these refs sometimes, man, they just be power tripping. And they just start doing too much instead of just letting them fucking fight. There was a fight earlier. Yeah, this whole card. We're at the main event already. We're at the main event. Yes, sir, Karsten. Yes, sir. I wasn't live because I was working, and then I was fucking rushing to. I was rushing to get back so I could stream this last fight for y'all and commentate for y'all that don't got Netflix. Yeah, Karsten. I've literally been live for not long. All right, so that's interesting. They did Katie Taylor's introduction first, despite her being the champion. Of course, Carson. Of course. Is a fight today? Yes. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor is about to go down right now. They're just introducing Amanda Serrano, and then we're gonna be underway. And then I'll also be live tomorrow for the pay-per-view, the Edgar Berlanga, Hamza Shira, and Shakur Stevenson. I'll be live for those fights tomorrow. Mind you, I'm about to get my voice ready too, because these girls throw down. These girls throw down for real. All right, it's time. It's time. It's time. Here we go. Get my timer ready. What's up, Joshua? What's up? All right, let me end the poll. All right, here we go. Here we go. Who you got? Shiraz, Berlanga, Shakur, Zepeda? I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say. I think Shiraz could box Berlanga's head off, but Berlanga's got that one punch power. He could put him out. And I think Shakur will win against Zepeda. It's definitely a very good step up in competition for Shakur. It's going to be a tough test. But I think Shakur, I think his boxing skill is just too good. Do you like boxing coming to Netflix? As long as their streaming is fine and we don't constantly have the shit show that was Jake Paul, Mike Tyson with the buffering and stuff. But this stream has been good, so. But all right, here we go. I want the UFC to hurry up and come to Netflix so I don't have to pay for pay-per-views no more. All right, here we go. This fight's going to go by quick, too. These are only 2-minute rounds. Here we go. Amanda Serrano, the southpaw. Katie Taylor, the orthodox. A lot of feints from both women straight away. So far, a lot of feints. Katie Taylor lands the first blow. It's his jab. The crowd is booming. Amanda Serrano taking the back step right now. Just a lot of feints. Both girls shoot out their jabs. Straight right hand to the body for Taylor. Jab left hand, Serrano. Jab left hand to the body, Serrano. Both women definitely want to take their time. A jab for Serrano. Katie Taylor misses with the right hand. Straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Right now, both girls just kind of flicking out their jabs in each other's face. Not really landing it. Just flicking it out. Katie Taylor just landed a nice right hand right there, though. And a straight left hand to the body for Serrano. This is definitely much more of a smart. Oh, both girls land their cross. A straight left hand for Serrano lands, and the straight right hand for Katie Taylor lands. Straight left hand, double jab, Serrano. And that's the round. Very close, tight round. I'd probably personally give it to Serrano just because she landed the straight right hand, whereas Katie Taylor only really landed the jab. What's up, Rusty? What's up? But that's a toss-up round. But here's the problem. Serrano doesn't want too many of those rounds because we've had 2 fights now where, especially the last one, Serrano probably definitely should have won that fight. And they gave it the other way. So Serrano probably needs to win these rounds decisively. I believe Zepeda could win also either Berlanga KO, Shiraz early 4 rounds, or Shiraz coast to decision. I agree, yeah. I think if it goes to decision, I think Shiraz will outpoint him. But it's tricky because Berlanga's just got that one shot that can completely change the fight. But I don't think Berlanga will outbox him. I don't think so at all. So on the unofficial, they gave that round to Katie Taylor. Double jab, straight left hand for Serrano. Jab from Taylor. Straight right hand, Taylor. A jab, Serrano. Straight right hand, Taylor. Jab, Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Nice straight right hand from Katie Taylor that lands. And a right hand to the body for Taylor. A jab, Taylor. Straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab, Serrano. Jab right hand, Taylor. Double jab, straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab left hook, Serrano. There you go. Straight left hand, Serrano, but she ate a stiff jab that pops her head back from Katie Taylor. Nice jab from Serrano. That touches Taylor. A straight right hand from Taylor and a jab from Serrano. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Katie Taylor, the one backing up, circling against the ropes. Serrano stalking forward. Straight right hand for Taylor. Left hook to the body, Serrano. Nice footwork from Katie Taylor. I would give that round to Taylor. I think she landed the cleaner, more effective shots. Katie Taylor just showing a lot of footwork in this fight. A lot of movement, and Serrano was having a tough time tracking her down. And then out of nowhere, Katie Taylor will unload a right hand and lands clean. Yep, that is the strategy from Katie Taylor. And around, they're telling her to keep moving. Tank got arrested while having it. I saw that. Yeah, he got arrested because he smacked his girl in like the back of the head or something. I don't know. He'll probably be out. He was arrested right before one of his fights before too, and it was still fine. So I don't think he'll be arrested for long. It was probably just an overnight thing, to be honest. Tony Ferguson is making his boxing debut. Oh God. Oh God. His striking has looked god awful in his last UFC fight, so I guess it'll be somewhat interesting to see what he looks like. Straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab to the head, Serrano. Oddly, they gave that last round to Amanda Serrano. I thought that was a clear round for Katie Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight right hand, Taylor. Straight left hand to the body again for Serrano. Left hand to the body again, Serrano. Katie Taylor circling against the ropes. Nice jab from Serrano. Another jab, Serrano. Straight right hand, Katie Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. Jab, Serrano. 1-2-1-2 combination from Taylor. Double left hand, left uppercut, left hook from Serrano. Right hook, left hook, Katie Taylor. Right uppercut, Katie Taylor. There we go. Jab, Serrano. Jab to the body, Taylor. Nice left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight left hand to the head, Serrano. Nice slip left hand to the body, Serrano. Taylor backing up, getting crowded in the corner. Straight right hand for Taylor, but a straight left hand, straight right hand from Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. Right hand, left hook, Taylor. Left hook, Taylor. They clinch. There's a left hand from Taylor again that lands. And that's the round. I don't know. That might be another Katie Taylor round. I think Serrano was winning it right up until the very end there. That's what's tough, man. These 2-minute rounds, they're close. But I'd probably give that round to Katie Taylor. He should return to the UFC and fight someone like Jubilee. Maybe he can get a win. Maybe. Put him up against that kid Chris Moutinho. Put him up against him. Nah, that Moutinho's bantamweight. He ain't gonna come all the way up to lightweight. They need to put him just up against somebody that he could beat, man. At this point, I don't care. It could be someone who's 0-0 making his professional debut. Put him up against CM Punk, as a matter of fact. Tony Ferguson versus CM Punk. Fuck it. Nice double jab from Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. Yep, they gave Katie Taylor that round on the unofficial. I thought Serrano was winning it right up until the end. Katie Taylor nailed her with a few good right hands. There's a straight right hand to the body for Taylor. Jab left hand, Serrano. Nice left hand to the body from Serrano. Right now, Serrano's still having a tough time with the movement, and she gets nailed with a right hand, and another right hand from Taylor. It's just a constant movement from Taylor, and then randomly she explodes with a right hand, and is catching Serrano every time. There's left hand to the head, left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hand, right hand, Serrano, but she's met with a right hand from Katie Taylor. Right hand to the body, Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. Right hand from Taylor lands, but Serrano lands a straight left hand right back. Jab left hand, Serrano. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Nice right hook from Serrano, but she eats the check left hook right back from Taylor. A 2-1-2 combination from Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Lead right hook, jab, Serrano. Hard right hand to the body for Taylor. Right hook, right hook, Taylor. That's the Katie Taylor round, I think, man. Sheesh. And there's no bias over here because I want Serrano to win. I want Serrano to win. But Serrano just can't find her. And she's falling behind. You have a feeling he's going to be on Misfits? Oh, God. Oh, God. I wonder if, because Rashad Evans and Rampage Jackson were supposed to have a boxing match, but that was canceled for whatever reason. So I wonder if they're going to try to redo that. And then if Tony will hop on that card. Because it was a bunch of, on the undercard, it was a bunch of, like, you know, retired UFC fighters that were trying to get on there. I know Diego Sanchez was supposed to fight on there. Right hand to the body, Taylor. Double jab, Serrano. Straight right hand for Taylor. Double jab left hand, Serrano, but a jab right hand right back from Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Jab again, Serrano. Straight right hand, Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab, Taylor. Double jab, Serrano. Straight right hand to the body, Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Left hand to the body, Serrano. A right hook, Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Serrano stalking forward. Jab, left hand to the body, Serrano. Serrano putting a lot of pressure on Taylor now. Left hand, right hand, Serrano. Double jab, Serrano. Katie Taylor clinches. They break. Serrano still marching forward. Straight left hand, Serrano. Straight left hand again, Serrano. Right hand, jab, right hand from Taylor. Jab again, Taylor. Serrano just stalking, just marching forward. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hand to the body again, Serrano. Hard left hand to the head for Serrano, but a right hook, left hook from Katie Taylor in the clinch. Jab, Serrano. Check left hook, Taylor lands. Jab left hand, Serrano. Katie Taylor getting caught in the corner now. Straight right hand, Taylor. She clinches. A right hook, Serrano. They break. Straight left hand, Serrano. And that was definitely probably the most clear round for Amanda Serrano so far. Katie Taylor's starting to slow down a little bit with the footwork. And now Amanda Serrano is able to kind of march forward, stalk her down, and land some combinations. All right, so in the corner of Serrano, they want her to keep throwing the 1-2. Just keep marching forward, throw the 1-2, and don't let Katie Taylor get too close to where she can clinch and headbutt, is basically what they tell her. Definitely a much slower, smarter pace from both ladies. But we'll see as we now are in the second half of the fight. Amanda can't cut off the ring. Yeah, she's having a hard time when Katie's moving a lot. A left hand Serrano, a straight right hand from Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab, left hand, Serrano. Double jab, Serrano. Serrano stalking forward. Katie Taylor nails her with a straight right hand. A straight left hand right back from Serrano. Straight left hand again for Serrano. Jab left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hook to the body, Serrano. Left hand to the head, Serrano. 1-2, 1-2, Taylor. They trade hooks. Nice slip left hand to the body for Serrano. There's a jab to the body from Taylor. Jab left hand, Serrano. Straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight left hand to the head, Serrano. Right hand, left hook, Taylor. Left hook, Taylor. Left hook, Serrano. Jab, Serrano. Taylor circling on the ropes. Serrano stalking forward. Right hook to the body, Serrano. Taylor still circling. Serrano stalking forward. Double right hand from Katie Taylor. Left hand from Serrano. Right hook, Serrano. Jab left hand, Serrano. Jab, Serrano. That knocks out. That might have won Serrano the round right there. That stiff jab knocked Katie off balance at the very end of the round there. But very, very fucking close round. That's what's tough about these women's fights, man. There's never a clear winner. It's always comes down to a close decision. Every time. Because that's another iffy-ass round. I'd probably give it to Serrano because I feel like both girls are landing the same amount of strikes on each other and being the same amount effective on each other. It's just that Amanda's pushing the pressure and coming forward. So yeah, I wonder how the forward pressure from Amanda Serrano is going to look in the judge's eyes. All right, here we go. Yep, and again, immediately Amanda Serrano marching forward. Right now in the unofficial, they got Serrano up by 2 rounds. Interesting. I think I would have the opposite. I would probably have Katie up by a couple rounds. Nice straight left hand from Serrano. A straight right hand from Taylor. Nails her right back. Straight left hand Serrano. Jab Serrano. Right hand Taylor. Jab Serrano. Straight right hand Taylor. Straight left hand, Serrano. Jab, Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. Straight right hand, Taylor. Both girls just kind of throwing at the same exact time. Nice left hook to the body, left hook to the head, right hand from Serrano. Jab, Serrano. A little double right hand from Taylor. A jab left hand from Serrano. Straight left hand, Serrano. 1-2, 1-2 from Taylor. Straight right hand, Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Jab left hand, Serrano. Now Katie Taylor, the one coming forward. Nice slip left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hand, Serrano. Right hand from Taylor. Jab, Serrano. Jab again. Left hook, Serrano. That's the round. I'd probably give that round to Serrano as well. What's up, Desi? But still, these, like I said, these rounds are close. These girls are probably landing about the same exact amount of strikes on each other every round. But I think Amanda Serrano might have outlanded her that round. In the corner of Amanda Serrano, they're telling her you're winning. You're looking fantastic. Keep using your head and fighting smart. They don't want Serrano to fall into a war. They're telling her to keep throwing the 1-2s, back her up with the double jab. So they want her to cut angles, turn her, land the 1-2, back her up with the double jabs. Let's see. Right hand to the body for Taylor. Whoever's running the unofficial, I think they're just fucking giving, they're just guessing. There's a straight right hand for Taylor. Straight left hand, Serrano. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Straight right hand to the body, Taylor. Jab right hand, Taylor. Jab to the body, Serrano. Straight left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab, Serrano. Katie Taylor circling against the ropes. Another jab from Serrano. Jab left hand, Serrano. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Jab, Taylor. Jab straight left hand, Serrano. Oh, both girls trade big left hooks. Oh, they trade big left hooks again. Just nailing each other. Straight left hand jab from Serrano. Jab again, Serrano. Left hand, Serrano. Taylor circling against the ropes. Double jab, Serrano. Taylor tries to clinch. They break. Jab left hand to the body, Serrano. That is 100% Amanda Serrano round. Kaylee Taylor landed probably what? Those 2 hooks, and Amanda landed the same exact 2 hooks. And Katie didn't really throw anything else. That round 100% was Amanda Serrano. In the corner of Katie Taylor, they're telling her that she needs to move forward and she needs to utilize her hand speed. They don't want Taylor to let Serrano trade with her. All right, and in the corner of Katie Taylor, they're telling her that we need these 2 rounds. Such a pathetic display of combat. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more lackluster compared to the first 2 fights. That's for sure. That is for sure. But let's see. We got 2 more fucking rounds. It's a close fight. Let's see if they start to let loose. Jab to the body, Serrano. Definitely the last round. They got to start letting it go. Right now in the unofficial, they got Serrano up 2 points. So Taylor needs these next 2 rounds to even make it a draw. Interesting. %90 of shots hit in the air. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. Oh, they trade left hands. A jab Serrano, jab Taylor. Nice jab from Serrano. A jab right back from Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hand to the body again, Serrano. Left hand right hook, Serrano. Right hand, Taylor. Left hand to the body, Serrano. Left hand to the body again. Serrano's punching her right in the tits. Right hand for Taylor. Left hand right hook, Serrano. Straight right hand, Taylor. Jab right hand, Taylor. Nice pull right hand from Taylor. Serrano just isn't stepping into her punches. She's leaning. A left hand for Serrano. Nice head movement and a left hand to the body for Serrano lands. Serrano stalking forward. Left hand Serrano, right hook Serrano. Nice head movement. Left hand to the body Serrano and a left hook from Taylor, and that's Serrano. I think that's another Amanda Serrano round. It's just, I think Katie Taylor isn't doing anything. And the problem is Serrano, I think Serrano's slightly doing just a little bit more, and Serrano's the one coming forward. So I think that's what's winning her these rounds. In the corner of Serrano, they said, where's my 1-2s? Throw more 1-2s and throw the double jab more. So on the unofficial, my guess would be they probably have Serrano up 3 rounds. Serrano wins if we're going by the unofficial. In the corner of Katie Taylor, they wanted to overwhelm her with the fast punches and combinations. Yep, they said give this an exclamation point. Let's see, here we go. Are we actually going to get the fight we were looking for in this last round? Let's see. Triple jab from Serrano out the gate. Double jab Serrano. Jab left hand Serrano. Right hand Taylor. Double jab Serrano. Jab left hand Serrano. They gave that round to Katie Taylor. See what I mean? The whoever's in judge of the unofficial, they're just fucking making shit up and just guessing. There's a right hand to the body from Taylor. Left hand right hook Serrano. Straight right hand Taylor. Straight left hand Serrano. Jab left hand to the body Serrano. Left hand right hook Serrano. Left hook Taylor. Right hand left hand Taylor. Straight left hand Serrano. Jab Serrano. Serrano still stalking forward. Here's the thing. I wonder if all that constant movement might have tired Katie out, so she can't really throw as much as she wants. There's a left hand Serrano. Left hook Taylor. Straight left hand or straight right hand to the body Taylor. Right hand left hand Taylor. Jab Serrano. Another jab from Serrano. Straight left hand Serrano. Straight left hand again. A straight right hand from Taylor. Right hand left hand Taylor. Left hook Taylor. Right hook left hook Taylor. Right hook Serrano. Left hand to the body Serrano. Jab right hand Taylor. Straight left hand Serrano. Jab Serrano. Right hand Taylor. Here we go. 10 seconds. Let's see if they let it go. Yep, there's a right hand from Katie Taylor. Left hook Serrano. Right hand, left hook Taylor. And that's the round. That was Katie Taylor's round in my eyes. I have no clue who they're going to give it to. And if they give it to Taylor, Serrano's going to be kicking herself that she didn't fight like she did in the other fights. I don't know who they're going to give it to. I think that last round, Katie Taylor won it. I'll give y'all volume when we when they read the scorecard so y'all can hear it. Once they go to the scorecards, I'll let y'all hear it. Because I have no clue. I wonder what people are going to say, because to be honest, if they gave it to Katie Taylor, to be honest, I think the first fight I had Serrano slightly winning, but it was fine. They gave it to Taylor. The second fight I had 100% Serrano winning. They gave it to Taylor. And in this fight, I think there's a solid argument that you can give it to Katie Taylor. I think more so this fight more than the other two. You could give this one to Taylor, to be honest. But I already know people are going to be saying Taylor ran the whole fight. I already know. If they aren't already saying it, they're going to be. On the unofficial, he has it as a draw. Taylor won the last two, right? On the unofficial, yeah, he gave the last two to Taylor on the unofficial. But he has it as a draw. We'll see. If Serrano loses, I can almost guarantee she's probably going to retire. Oh, last two fights. Yeah. Taylor's 2-0 on her. All right, we're just waiting on these scorecards any second now. It sucks though, on the biggest stage, on the biggest platform, they put on the worst fight of the three. So that sucks. They put on probably the worst fight of the night because there were some good fights on this card. All right, here we go.
And gentlemen, another round of applause for these two tonight. After 10 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision. Judge Mark Lyson sees the contest 95-95. While judges Nicholas Esnault and Steve Weisfeld see the contest 97-93, declaring your winner by majority decision, and still
Katie Taylor.
Undisputed super lightweight.
I knew it, man. Serrano just fucking. It was a bad strategy. It was bad. It was just a bad strategy. Like, I get it. They wanted Serrano to fight, you know, smarter and, you know, try to outbox her. But come on, man. You can't change your style like that. And what was working? You're in New York City. I guarantee you if Serrano fights the same exact fight she fought in the last one, they give her the decision. I can guarantee it, especially because they're in New York City. That's a shame, man. That is a shame. Terrible game plan. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That is bad. All right, well, now we're just going to wait to see if Amanda Serrano ends up retiring or what's going on with that. That was bad, man. She's going to kick herself because she's done more in like fucking 3 rounds in previous fights than she did this entire fucking fight. So she's going to be kicking herself big time. I don't understand what her trainers were thinking with that game plan. That game plan was trash. Serrano doesn't know how to cut the ring off. She deserved to lose. True, yeah. Taylor's movement was being a problem. But the problem too, also, I think Serrano wasn't taking any risks. And the corner wouldn't let her. They were telling her to just keep doing what she's doing. She wouldn't take any risks. That was a shame, man. Shame. Let's see. We're just waiting to see if Serrano retires. I don't think she should. She shouldn't retire after that performance. Like, if you went out and had a war and end up coming up short, okay, retire. But off of a performance like that, man, that was bad. And I wanted Serrano to win. I was rooting for Serrano. That was bad. Philly fan and fluid just coming in at the very end. Serrano's way too used to putting the pressure on that when she fights more passive, it just doesn't work for her. What a damn shame, yeah. Katie Taylor won. I watched that, thought Katie won. Yeah, same. That's what I was saying. The person who was doing the unofficial, it's like they were just fucking guessing these rounds. Because some of Amanda Serrano's best rounds they were giving to Taylor. And then some of Taylor's best rounds they were giving to Serrano. I was like, what the fuck? So it's 3-0, yeah. That's stupid. Stupid. Serrano said... Hold on. Serrano said she didn't want to come out and brawl with her because it didn't work the first 2 fights. So she wanted to fight smarter and change things up this fight. But it's like, bro... People thought you fucking won the first 2 fights. You got the blueprint. Why change it, man? Why? You had the blueprint to win. Why? Oh, man. Punch in air left her wide open for counters all fight. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You could tell she wasn't comfortable, too, because she wasn't even stepping into her punches. She was reaching. She was reaching the entire time and not stepping into him. And that was how Katie Taylor was able to counter. But that was sad. She should have brawled. Like, I get it, they wanted to switch things up and they didn't want her to brawl, like, but at least you got to take risks, man. The problem is she had Katie Taylor on the ropes and didn't take any risks because she's trying to stick to the game plan, but whatever. It was pissing me off when she was throwing those straights and was about a foot away from Katie. That's what I'm saying. She'd land if she would have stepped into the punches. She just, I don't know. There's no debate in that one though. Like I was saying when the fight was over, this is the fight I think Katie Taylor won the most for sure out of the three. Ooh, that was bad. That is not the type of fight you want to retire off of, that's for sure. But Amanda Serrano didn't retire. She said she's going to go back to the drawing board, talk to her coaches, and see what's next. But yeah, just straight up terrible game plan from the beginning. Just bad game plan, man. And that's sometimes what it comes down to with these big fights. Sometimes it just comes down to who has the better game plan. But yeah. She should have at least sat on her punches, give Taylor a reason to worry. The weird thing too is Serrano didn't really throw any hooks. She just threw the jab, threw the straight right hand. Not really any hooks. Serrano's normally Serrano throws a lot of hooks and uppercuts. I don't think Serrano threw a single uppercut this fight. She normally mixes it up really well, but this fight she was just so predictable. I don't know. Wait, Katie retired? I wasn't listening. Nah, Katie didn't retire. It's like they just coast and fight too comfortably. Super risk averse style, yeah. Yep. Out of all three, which one did you like better and the weakest one? This one was by far the weakest one. I would say the first one was probably the best one. I think the first one was probably the best one. And this one was by far terrible. It was probably this fight was probably the worst fight of the night. It was the worst fight on the entire card. But yeah, that was bad. Thank God it wasn't a pay-per-view, because I'd be fucking feeling ripped the fuck off right now if that shit was a pay-per-view. So thank God. First fight was definitely the best. I don't even remember. Oh yeah. Those two girls went at it. The girl from the UK and then the Mexican girl. Yeah, they went at it. Maybe wait till 5 a.m. to see that shit. What's up, Alex? At least it was better than Paul versus Tyson. It was better than Paul versus Tyson, that's for sure. What, Philly? You're about to hit me with another one of your fucked up jokes. Giving women a terrible look, get a main event and do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what sucks. On the biggest platform, Madison Square Garden, free on Netflix. And that's the main event, man. That's bad. That's bad. What fight we had in the car? Well, Alex, it's all over, Alex. You came a tiny bit too late. Katie Taylor just beat Amanda Serrano. The great ones are white. Okay. You would think they would have changed their game plan or after the third round, seeing the passive 1-2 isn't freaking working. Yeah. Yep. Netflix wasn't trash this time. Yeah, Anubis. Yeah, facts. Welcome back, Anubis, by the way. But yeah, finally, for once. I think we've done 2 Netflix fights other than this one, and they were both trash. From the UK, I meant to get up to watch this, but fell back asleep and only saw round 7 onwards. Well, you didn't miss much, man. Not much happened. Did you watch the whole card or just the main event? I watched the whole card, but I was working. So I was watching the whole card at work and then hurried home so I could stream the main event. Can't wait for everyone to claim Amanda was robbed and they demand a 4 fight. No, this wasn't a robbery. Was Serrano so-called robbed again? Didn't think she was robbed the last time. Didn't see the first fight. No, this one was pretty clear. I had Taylor up heavy in the early rounds. And yeah. I thought, I mean, it was such a weird fight that if they would have given it to Serrano, I don't think you could argue against it, but yeah, I'm fine with Katie Taylor winning. That was just bad. Was almost passed out at the Alicia fight. Yeah, the Baumgartner fight wasn't all that good either. I thought that fight was going to be really good. Gonna watch Superman tomorrow. I'm not really into, I don't know why. I'm not really into like DC or Marvel movies all that much. So I probably won't watch it. Was the third one necessary? Well, looking in hindsight, if you're talking about the third fight, hell no. Looking in hindsight, hell no. You're good, Anubis. You're good, man. This reminds me of Tyson Fury. He wants a trilogy with Usyk. I think Taylor will retire. Maybe Serrano too. Don't know if she will want to end her career on that bad note. Yeah. If it was a war, I would say, yeah, retire. Go off on that hill. But the fight was terrible. You should play College Football 26. I used to love playing the old one. I used to play the old college football game a lot. Will you be live for Shakur Cepeda and Berlanga Shiraz? Yes. Yes, tomorrow. I will be live for both of those fights. Crazy to believe that the main event was one of the clearest fights on the card. Yeah. Yeah. Was the fight that bad? Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, it was. It's definitely not worth watching a second time. That is for sure. It was bad. It was probably the worst fight of the night. It was pretty bad. To put things into perspective, I think Amanda Serrano landed like well over 300 strikes in the second fight. It like broke copy box records for most strikes landed in a women's fight and all that shit. This fight going into the last round, they only landed like 50 apiece. And that was like over the second one, Amanda landed like a little, I think it was well over 300. This one going into the last round, only 50. So that means that tells you, you know what I mean? Landing what? That's averaging what? Less than 5 around. Less than 5 strikes landed around. So yeah, it was bad. I'm sick of people saying Serrano lost all these. Serrano lost all these people don't even know boxing and then say someone was robbed. Oh, let me see. Actually, yeah, let me look on social media real quick. Let me see before I head out. Let me see what people are saying. The last fight, I could say maybe you could argue that Serrano was robbed in the last fight. But this one, fuck no. You can't say that shit this fight. Oh, let me see. But it's because of the last fight, it was super close. And then on top of that, Katie Taylor was deducted a point. That's why. Katie won that fight easy. Serrano can't box. She just plods forward and can't cut the ring off. Yeah. Yep. You're not wrong about that. All right, let's see what people are saying. Did Serrano have Taylor hurt in one of the earlier rounds in this fight tonight? No. No. Let's see what people are saying. Seems like seems like the majority of people are saying, just talking about how the fight was boring, how they lack fundamentals, how it wasn't a robbery this time. This one was deserved. She got outclassed. Let's see. Amanda changed tactics and it was terrible. Okay, so there are a couple people saying rigged and robbery, but they're probably just trolling. I thought the decision was fair. The decision was fair. Instagram comments are full of people saying that Serrano was robbed this time around. Fuck no. Hell no. It was fair. Thank you so much. My iPad wouldn't let me watch live on Netflix. Katie is a champ. No problem. No problem. If you have any other problems, I'll be here to commentate, let y'all know as much as possible. Was the commentary just as biased as shit as the last time? No. I don't think so. I wasn't really paying all that much attention. It didn't really sound biased. What I will say, though, is whoever was in charge of the unofficial were definitely biased. They were giving Amanda Serrano rounds that Katie Taylor clearly won, and vice versa. There was a couple rounds that I thought Serrano had clearly won, and they were giving them to Katie Taylor. So it looked like he was just fucking bullshitting around, just guessing. He was just doing the fucking closing his eyes, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And that person, he gave that person a round. Yeah, what do y'all think about that Shadeja Green fight, though? If y'all watched that, I thought Green lost. I thought the other girl won, to be honest. Who won? Katie Taylor won. I just got CT from the last fight. I fucked up the strat. Yeah, I can't really put all that much blame on Serrano. If you listen to her corner in between rounds, it was the coach's game plan, and she's just, you know, she probably trusts her trainers and coaches with her life. You know what I mean? So she's going to do what they say and just, you know, if they're telling her you're doing good, you're winning, keep doing that, she's going to keep doing it. But yeah. Who you got, Devin or Brian Norman? I think Devin. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Devin just because they don't like him. But it's a big step up in competition for Brian Norman. I don't know if he's ready. I mean, we'll see. But I got Devin outboxing him. Devin's just, he fights too smart, and you know what I mean? Savannah came off a 2-year layoff. She definitely wasn't going to win that. Yeah, but I thought Savannah won it. I thought she banked in enough early rounds to win it. What was Serrano's game plan? They basically wanted her just to throw 1-2s and double jabs the whole time. That was it. They didn't want Serrano to get anywhere close to her. They told Serrano to completely avoid the clinch so that she could try to avoid getting headbutted. So Serrano just stayed far away, and she wouldn't step into her punches to try to avoid clinching. So she just stood there and would like reach forward. But the problem is when you do that, you're not going to hit nobody. You got to step into them so you can close the distance. And Serrano was just reaching with her punches the whole time. So she wasn't landing anything. Got money on Benavidez and Devin. Yeah, that's a stacked card, by the way. Benavidez fighting on that card. Who else is fighting on? There's another fight on that card that's solid, too. There's another fight on there. But that card is pretty stacked. Which boxing matches after Shakur is Berlanga and Shiraz. Berlanga and Shiraz are the main event. Yard and Benavidez, that's going to be a good one. I think Benavidez is going to fuck Anthony Yard up, though. Yard is no slouch. I think a lot of people talk shit about Yard. Like, I've seen some people call Yard a journeyman. He's not a fucking journeyman. People just don't understand what a journeyman is anymore. But Yard is he's going to be a tough opponent. You know what I mean? He's not going to back down. He's not going to shy away. But I think Benavidez is going to fuck him up. But it should be, I think it'll be an entertaining fight. So, at least there's that. Canelo versus Crawford better be entertaining. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. Crawford is going to do his best Floyd Mayweather impression and try to outbox Canelo. That's going to be the fight. That's going to be what's going to happen. It's going to be boring. Unless someone gets knocked down somehow, some crazy way, or Canelo somehow catches him with a big shot and knocks him out. But I think he's going to take a page out of Floyd Mayweather's book, and he's going to hit and not get hit and try to outbox Canelo to a decision. Yard gives everyone problems until he gets KO'd. He's dangerous. Yep. Yep, Yard is game, man. He's game. He's not a journeyman. I don't know what these people are talking about, calling him a journeyman and all that shit. It's disrespectful as fuck. He's not a journeyman. He's definitely a game opponent. But I just think Benavidez is too dangerous. What's going on with Tank? I don't know. He got arrested for hitting his baby mama. I don't even know why he's still even around that chick, but he was arrested for something similar before anyway, so I think she accused him of like choking her or something, some shit like that before. So he'll be out. It won't be long. He'll probably only be there for about a day or two. Is Shiraz the guy who boxed on undercard to beat Bull Benavidez 2 and he got a draw, or am I thinking of somebody else? You might be thinking of somebody else. He did have a bad performance in his last one against Adames. But I don't know if that was on that. I can't remember if that was on that undercard or not. I don't think so. Hamza Shiraz is overrated. He's definitely super hyped up, for sure. He's definitely super, super hyped up. We don't really know how good he really is, especially because his last fight was very lackluster. It wasn't a good performance. So, but I think in this one we'll see, because Berlanga's going to come to try to take his fucking head off. So we'll see. Think Bud will try to beat up Nello. He has that haggler in him to fight. I don't think so though, man. I would have thought that before he fought the guy in his last fight when he moved up. I forget his name. But when Crawford moved up and fought that dude, and you know, that made me think like, all right, Crawford he's not gonna trade with Canelo. He's not going to. Yard's fight with better be approved. He's not there for an easy check. Yeah, for sure. He's not gonna lay down either. Madrimov, yes. Thank you, Beth. Yeah. In that fight, yeah. Angel Reese would be proud of Serrano with the amount of air she hit. Angel Reese catches strays. Sherrod's the guy who got a draw and got exposed when he actually fought someone who was good. He got beat by the judges, wanted to keep a clean record, so they gave it a draw. Was that the Adames fight? I can't remember. Usyk versus Dubois 2. Who you got? I got Usyk by stoppage. I also got Usyk winning. Yep, same. I also got Usyk winning. Because I was watching I wasn't watching the whole fight back, but I was watching the highlights back from the first fight. And that jab that Dubois got dropped with, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it kind of looked like, I don't know, man. It didn't even look like it landed all that clean or anything, and Dubois went down. Dubois will start strong. Usyk will finish strong. I think Dubois could catch Usyk, but Usyk is just too clever for Dubois. Yeah. Has Usyk ever been dropped? I can't think of a time. No? Yeah, so I don't know. Now in his pro career, yeah. So Usyk's got that Ukrainian meathead, so I don't know. I don't know if Dubois will be able to. But I mean, didn't they? Yeah, they did. People did try to say that the body shot wasn't low and was a knockdown. I think that was the only thing. So I wonder if Dubois is gonna target his body. He did in the amateurs. He got dropped by Better BF. Oh, okay. Dubois is just super confident now. In fact, he's so confident that he's gonna get whooped. He's so confident he's gonna get whooped. I'm sure he is, especially after that AJ performance, knocking out AJ like that. I'm sure he is stupid confident. Fun fact, Katie Taylor's being both Amanda and Cindy Serrano. Is that Amanda's sister? Anthony Joshua's out of his prime. They need to do him versus Fury. Him and Tyson Fury is the next fight. Anthony versus Wilder? Nah. I don't think AJ is that far gone. I think AJ would KO Wilder bad. Still, I don't think AJ's that far gone. I think him and Tyson Fury is the solid matchup to make. I think Dubois will target the body. Well, that's what I would do, as Usyk is weak to the body and he gets caught with a lot of uppercuts. Yeah, and because of the last fight, I think it would be smart to target the body for sure. Or the last time they fought. Yep, she was in the corner tonight, one with short hair. You think Fury stops Joshua? I think it'll be interesting. Because Fury's gotten banged up in fights, man. He's got some damage. I think if Joshua could snipe him with that right hand, he might be able to stop Fury. Dubois going to pull an AJ in the rematch against Usyk. If Tyson KOs Joshua, then give him Wilder for his retirement fight. Wilder needs he just got a knockout win, but in fucking like a local show or some shit. I don't even know where the fuck that was at. Wilder needs to beat some other name guy before he gets back in that type of mix. Dubois needs to be sneaky with the low blows. I think Joshua was so far gone, to be honest. Fury's actually a pretty decent boxer. Damn, you really think Joshua is that far gone? I don't know. Maybe, because maybe the Dubois knockout was brutal. Fucking brutal. So, you might be right, man. Joshua, he might not be the same anymore after that, because that was brutal. Talking about Wilder versus Dave Allen, that would be solid. Wilder gets KO'd, but You got Wilder by KO? I don't know. I think Wilder gets knocked down in that fight. I think Dave Allen's just going to land the one big, crazy overhand and just knock him out. It would be fun, though. That fight, someone is going to get knocked the fuck out that fight, so that would be fun. Fury won't go as an all-time great in the world, but maybe one of the greats in the UK. Yeah, he would have if he would have retired after the Wilder fights. He would have. But yeah, that's what happens when you know, kind of fight too long. It kind of ruins your reputation, the way people see you. Did you see Joshua's last fight? Chin in the air, hands down, not much technique. I did watch it. I watched like the highlights of it. I couldn't. It was too early for me. I had to work, so I missed it. But I watched the highlights of it. But yeah. But I feel like that's how Joshua always fought, though. He always fought with like his chin in the air. After seeing Wilder lose to Parker and get KO'd by Zong, Joshua can give Wilder problems. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Joshua would knock him the fuck out. Jake Paul should fight Deontay. At this point, why not? And to be honest, Jake Paul might knock Deontay Wilder out. What do you think of Fury versus Usyk 3? I don't think they should do it. I thought Fury clearly lost the last one. The first one, I thought Fury won. Or I thought it was good. It was close enough to where Fury could have won in the first fight. The second fight, I thought Usyk clearly won it. Fury was winning the second fight early on. He just slowed down. Deontay Wilder's done for, yeah. Yeah, I think any legitimate puncher, Wilder fights, he'll get KO'd bad. Honestly, I think Wilder and Joshua was a tough fight for Joshua, as AJ has never been to the same since the Ruiz fight and has always been scared against big punchers. Maybe. I mean, of course, I think Wilder could, of course, knock AJ out. Wilder has that one punch knockout, so anything is possible. But still, I don't know. Me personally, I think AJ sparks him with that fucking right hand. Let him fight Joe Joyce or Derek Chisora. Did I can't remember. Did Joe Joyce win his last fight or did he lose? I know he lost like a couple in a row. He did lose. He lost to Derek Chisora. Was that his last fight? I can't remember. Yeah, oh yeah, Anubis. Was that the Chisora fight? He's cooked like Wilder. If Fury didn't clown around the first fight, he would have won easy against Usyk. Yeah, I think the first fight, Fury had a way better chance of winning. The second fight, I thought Usyk clearly won. I rewatched Fury Usyk 1. I had it really close, but had Fury just edging it up until round 9. I think Fury just didn't really do much after round 9. Thought might have won the last round. Yeah. I can't remember how I scored it. I'm pretty sure I did stream that one. I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember how I scored it, but I remember either thinking that Fury won or thinking that it was close enough that Fury could have won. But in the second fight, I had Usyk definitely ahead. No, it was a different fight. Damn. So he lost to Chisora and he lost to somebody else now too. Damn. Yeah, I need to do Joe Joyce and Wilder. Fuck it. That's the fight. That'll be the fight. Speaking of Andy Ruiz, by the way, where the fuck is he? He had the fight with Jarrell Miller, I think it was. But that was freaking forever ago. Where is Andy Ruiz? What's up, Valerie? What's up? Watched Fury versus Usyk 2 as well. And the first time live, I had it 115, 114 to Usyk. Then rewatched it and had it like 118 and something to Usyk. Thought he dominated. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had... I remember having Usyk up by a lot. By a really good amount. Because I think in the second fight was when Fury started strong. And then I can't remember. Either Fury started strong and he gassed out and Usyk took over and won all the rest of the rounds, or he started slow because he wanted to conserve his energy and finished strong, but it was too late. I can't remember. Shakur and Usyk better break the curse. But alright, y'all. Yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. I gotta work tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow night for the Shakur fight and for the Berlanga fight, so stay tuned for that if y'all want the commentary for that. It is a pay-per-view, so yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't... If I wasn't streaming it for y'all, I probably wouldn't pay for that shit, but since I'll be streaming it for y'all, I will buy it. And I got y'all. All right, we got that. We also got a UFC pay-per-view coming up too. Let me check that real quick. Is it what, 318? Yeah, the Max Holloway. So actually next weekend will be 2. So yeah, next weekend we got a doubleheader. We got that one and we got I got the UFC pay-per-view to do also. So we got a nice little double header. Let me see this card. Oh, Patricio Pitbull is back. Okay. Hold on, let's look at this card real quick. Michael Johnson, Dan Zellhuber. That's going to be fireworks. All of Zellhuber's fights are fireworks, and the same with Michael Johnson. Dan Ige and Patricio Pitbull. Well, that's probably going to be fireworks because Pitbull, his last performance was beyond embarrassing. And Dan Ige's fights are impressive. They're entertaining. Kevin Holland, Daniel Rodriguez. That one should be a good one. I'm pretty sure that's a rematch, if I remember correctly. And then Paulo Costa, Roman Kopylov as the co-main event. Kind of a shitty co-main event, but it's fine. I'll take it. And then Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier as the main event. That is guaranteed fight of the night. Let me see. It's a pretty decent undercard as well. So yeah, UFC 318 is pretty solid. Oh, so you got Mario Barrios versus Manny. Yes, that is coming up also. When is that? Barrios versus Pacquiao. Oh shit, that is also the 19th? Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing Berlanga. Yeah, nah. Nah. I'm not doing the Berlanga fight. I didn't realize they were on the 19th too. Nah. I'm doing the Manny Pacquiao Barrios fight and the UFC one. Oh wait, no, Berlanga's tomorrow. I'm fucking tripping. I don't know why I keep thinking it's next week. Berlanga's tomorrow. And then yeah, I'll be doing Pacquiao and the UFC card. So next weekend we'll have a doubleheader. Damn, I hate when they do that shit. I hate when they do that shit because they're gonna run at the same time and they stack this card too. Like the Tim Tszyu Fundora fight, the rematch, that's solid. Isaac Cruz and Fierro rematch, that's fucking solid. Guess you're skipping Usyk Dubois? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Since that's also July 19th, yeah, I'll have to work, so I'm gonna miss out on that one. yeah, I gotta work, so I will miss out on that one, but I'll be live for the other two next weekend. Damn, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Oh well. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna head out now. I need to go to bed. But thank you to everyone that tuned in just to the quick stream. I appreciate y'all. And hopefully I see some of y'all tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll see y'all next week. But yeah, be safe. God bless. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.